Morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're wondering what this video is about, well, there's a pretty good chance it's not about perfect golf. That was the first time I've held a golf club in 6 weeks, but I'm working on a theory about the 4 best ways to knock the rust off your game, and like all good theories, it needs testing. So that's what we're doing. I also need to announce the winners of the $1,500 worth of prizes I was giving away before Christmas, so we're going to get to that too. So how come it's taken me 6 weeks to touch a golf club? Well, like I've said before on the channel, I love making the videos, but it's a hobby. It doesn't pay the bills, it doesn't pay the mortgage, so my work gets busy at the end of the year, and I got busy with work. We've also got family that have come over from Iceland, so we managed to get away to far north Queensland to take them on a trip to see some of the sights, spend some time with the kids, which is amazing. And if you ever get the chance to go up that way, it's amazing. I'll put some videos up, incredible place. I have though been in the gym. I do want to make this another year where I focus on my fitness for golf, and not for golf, for life in general, so been doing a bit in there. But now we're back, and first game out is early in the morning at 6 AM. I'm back at Boomerang, which is a course that I really love playing, and I wanted to bring you guys out here with me, so help me knock this rust off my game. Like I said before, I've got some prizes to announce, so there's some winners to announce there. I'm testing a new camera, testing a new golf ball PXG kindly sent me, and I've got some new audio equipment, so maybe you can let me know what you think of that as well as we go on with the round. 109 to the center, 122 to the back. Not got all of the clubs in the bag, so it's gonna have to be a little 9-iron. See if we can get it center of the green. Pretty solid. Oh, not too bad, we'll take that one. First par of the year. So what's this 4-step theory I've got for knocking the rust off your game? And what's pretty important for me at the moment, because like I said, I haven't played for 6 weeks, so I do need to get a lot of rust off my game. And I'm guessing some of you will when you come out of winter as well. Well, the first step with it is lower those expectations. You have to. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get in a quick 9 holes before work. First time I'm touching the golf club, so don't come out here thinking you're going to bring your best. Set a lower expectation, because you're going to enjoy it more that way. Put less pressure on yourself and focus on making some good swings, and what will be will be. So it's 235-yard hole, but not long. You just need to stay out of trouble. I'm going to try and put a 3/4 5-iron into the fairway. We'll go from there. Not pure, but we'll take that. Up there in the fairway. The next tip I'd say, and it sort of goes hand in hand with lowering expectations, but it's to maybe consider bringing out a 3/4 set of clubs when you're first getting back into it, like I've done today. I think having less clubs, it takes out some of that decision process, might speed up your play a little bit, but it just makes it simpler for you. You've only got a couple of options, so you just got to find a swing with one of those. And maybe it even lets you in your mind think, well, I didn't have the certain club that I needed for the shot. So that's what I've done, 3/4 set of clubs. The tee shot was actually pretty perfect. It's left me 60 yards from the center of the green. And that's what we're going to try and hit. Be good. Well, we're on the green. Few bobbles there, but back-to-back pars. Probably better than I was expecting. Like I said, I'm going to be announcing now the winners as well from my comp that I ran before Christmas. And if you didn't get a chance to watch the video, I was giving away about $1,500 worth of prizes. So a pretty good haul, I reckon. And to go into the draw, you had to be on the email list, which is on my website. And primarily, I just use that to run competitions like this. But the first prize that I'm going to announce, and the first one that we did in the lucky draw, was for one of my personalized head covers. And the winner of that was Patrick. He's from Missouri in the USA. And I'll be getting in touch with you soon to see how I can arrange getting that sent out to you. This is an interesting hole. So it's only about 245 yards from the tee to the green, but it takes that big dogleg round the corner with a really high tree on the corner. Lots of big trees around everywhere else out of bounds. So it's not really a going for it type of shot. So like I did there, pulled a 7-iron. It brings me on to my third point in the knocking the rust off your game. And that's really to try and play a lot of 3/4 shots. So don't go all at it. Go back to some of your foundations. If you've got a few swing thoughts, if you've got a few mechanical basics that you like, put those 3/4 swings on it. They're less powerful, but I think you've got a bit better chance of getting a connection, making a reasonably solid strike like that, starting to build that confidence back up. Try that one. 61 yards to the center. It's a bit raised, so going to add a bit more distance on for that. But again, center of the green is all I'm really looking for. Quite happy with my start to the round so far. Mostly about getting some confidence back, but still try and pick out little targets. So your distances, where you want to hit it to. Try and swing with some purpose. That went a bit longer than I thought it had done, but not really surprising. Obviously don't have much touch and feel around the greens or into the greens at the moment. And because of that, I'd quite like to putt this one, but it sat down in an old pitch mark or something. So I'm actually thinking with the clubs that I've got, I'm just going to pull the 9-iron, really just try and knock into it. Just try and get it to jump out onto the green a little bit. Doesn't need to go too far, I reckon, and see if it'll roll towards the pin. Again, having less clubs, sometimes that just helps you get a little bit more creative. Try soft hands. Yeah, 9-irons, they can be a bit fiery, but I think that's too bad. Scoring much better than I would have expected. 150 yards to the center. It's a little bit downhill, but I've not got the 8-iron with me. Don't really want to be playing fullish shots today. Hence my theory about 3/4 shots. So I'm going to go with the 7-iron, try and take a little bit off it. Smooth swing, but still positive at impact. They're my type of swing thoughts. Could be good. I think it's just held on to the back of the green, so happy to take that. And on to the next prize winner from the competition. And the second prize out was for the strike wedge, which I'm a big believer in terms of helping you figure out how to get spin on the golf ball, sharpen up your chipping. The winner that came out of that was Remco. He's from Utrecht, hope I said that right, in the Netherlands. So Remco, I'll be getting in touch with you as well. Somebody else's ball just over there, but just literally must have been the last roll has gone into the fringe. So there's a little bit of a lump between us and the pin. Pace, it's a bit downhill, but they have been wet, so they've not been super quick. So a little bit of judgment, pick a line, let it go, trust the stroke. Well, I thought I'd hit that pretty hard, but perhaps with these wet greens, it's not. Oh, we saved the par, or made the par, maybe not a save. First chance to get out driver, and it's from 565 yards, so a little bit of space, but really just want to try and feel like I've put a good swing on it. See where we get to. It's cutting, but reasonably solid. There's a bit of a tree out that way, so we're gonna have to see how our luck is. So whilst I go and try and find this drive, which might be in a little bit of trouble, but generally speaking, I'm happy with the round so far, gives me a chance to announce the next winner. And the next winner was for the Calais 01X utility iron. And this is a club that I had in the bag all last year. Love it, big fan of it. And the winner that came out of the lucky draw was Rob from Michigan in the USA. So Rob, I'll be getting in touch with you. We'll arrange how to get the specs that you want on that club and get it shipped out to you. Congratulations. Had to get in trouble sooner or later, but Hopefully there's enough of a gap. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into the fairway a little bit down the hole. Oh, it's not my best. That recovery shot wasn't really my best, but then again, you're not tuning to the channel to see tour golf. Watching very average golf, but if I can get this out low, run in, turn over, I'm not going to get to the green, but should give myself a look for the next shot on this adventure. Hopefully we've done that. Well, I wasn't trying to be spectacular, and to be honest, probably only the third shot of those worked out how I'd seen it in my head. It's left us 38 yards to the centre. Find some putting surface. I think we've done it. Oh, I would have been some 5. Bogey it is. That probably brings me on to my fourth of the tips, the hacks, whatever you want to call them, for trying to get the rust off your game. And that's just to try and find some of the positives from the round. So I didn't hit any of those shots amazing, but with my first driver swing in 6 weeks, it really wasn't that bad. The second shot, I did get it out of the trouble. The third was what I was trying to do. Fourth, the wedge in was solid and the putts were what they were. So find the positives. We're getting back into this. So 16th tee, we're 2 over. I'm pretty pleased with that. This is 340 yards though. Quite narrow. I don't want to risk that driver like we did on the last. So I've gone to that Calais, the utility iron that we've just given away to Rob over in the States. Hopefully I can hit a good shot with it and show you what you're looking forward to. Well, sadly I can't. That's probably the worst shot I've ever hit on camera, but again, getting back into it. So it's 220 to the centre. Not going to get there with the 5-iron, but want to just try and get a little bit of a better strike. Find a bit more confidence again. Get it close. Should have done that. So I got that a little bit closer than I was probably thinking. It's 45 yards to the pin at the back. Possibly a little bit of a flyer lie, so maybe want to just aim to try and keep this short of the pin. Sit there. Yeah, just on the back edge. The rust is on the short game. Keep going. Probably not too bad. 3 over 2 to go. All right, tees are up on the 17th, so it's only 260, but narrow landing spot, not got all the clubs, gonna go 7-iron, play for position. See if we can finish strongly. Getting a little swing. Hopefully that's where I need it. So there's a couple more scrappy holes there, but again, first round back, let's not worry too much about it. The fourth of the 5 prizes to give away, well, this is for a brand new pair of Echo Byam C4 golf shoes, so really good prize. I'm happy to announce after doing the draw, the winner was Dave. He's actually from Sydney in Australia. So I'll be getting in touch, we'll get you some new golf shoes. Blocked out by these trees, even though I tried my best to avoid them. About 70 to the centre, but really it's whether I can somehow, just with what I've got, get it low, get it running, sneak it onto that green somehow. The grass has killed it at the front. I thought I'd played that perfectly, but came out low like I was looking for. Oh, it's not the bounce I wanted. Not bad. Final hole, final prize, and that was the ShotScope Pro ZR laser rangefinder, and the winner's all the way over in Ireland, Dublin, and that's Shane. Again, be getting in touch with you. But to everyone else, like I said, the draw was done based on who was on the email list on my website. I find that's the easiest way to do these prize giveaways because it means I've got your contact details and can actually make sure that you get the prizes. If you didn't win this time, maybe consider jumping on the email list still. Whenever brands contact me, I'm always trying to think of things that I can get to give to you guys. And I think generally speaking, I'm going to do them via that email list. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Be interested in your thoughts on the audio, the camera, the ideas to get the rust off your swing. There's clearly plenty on mine, but you know, it's now not 6 weeks since I last played. Now I'm playing, so that's the main thing. 220 yards into this par 3 to finish. See if we can find something good to end on. That was online. Well, it's good to be back playing. Next stop for me is probably the driving range or the chipping green. Keep working on getting back into it, but I hope you've enjoyed something in the video. The ideas around getting the rust off your game. It's a process for all of us. And congratulations again to all those that have won prizes. Hopefully see you in another video soon.